Hello and welcome to Briefly by Berta. Today we're going to talk about Senate Bill 21, which is the governor's new oil tax bill. It's either a rollback or a giveaway depending on your perspective, but it's being heard this week and last week in the TAP's Throughput Committee, and on Tuesday and Thursday nights this week is an opportunity for public testimony. So the governor has said that there are four goals of this bill. One is to have a fair share for Alaskans. One is to encourage new production. He wants a durable tax system that serves us well over many years and over many different oil prices. And lastly, to make sure that it is a balance between the interests of the producers and the interests of the state. They're all laudable goals. Don't argue with any of them. The problem is this bill doesn't do that. This bill has a massive rollback of taxes without any commitment or requirement for new investment in Alaska or new production, new oil in the pipeline. That's what we really need to do. Secondly, the bill does not support new producers, new investors. And we know that the second generation of oil companies is really the future in Alaska. It's what happens in all oil fields. So what could we do to try to get new oil in the pipeline? Well, there are a couple things. Number one, we can cap the taxes at high progressivity so that oil companies who are making their plans will know what the maximum tax rate will ever be. That's fair. At the same time, we can cap the amount of credits that producers and developers and explorers can get. That lets the state know our maximum potential exposure. And the other thing we need to do is make sure that we protect the state's interest by putting in a strong floor. It's a balance between buying down the investment and protecting our interests at low prices and sharing in profits at higher prices. So if we reduce our share at the higher price, we need more protection at the lower price. And that's a balance that the governor talked about that his bill doesn't achieve, but I think we can get there. And lastly, what we need to always do is look for ways to help producers and developers of challenged oil. That's something else that we can do to get more oil in the pipeline, but it's expensive and high risk. And again, we should share the risk and share the profits. I'm Berta, and I invite you to call me anytime if you have questions or concerns. Thank you.